Hi everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Chocolate Beauty. I told you guys I was going to come live and do a reaction to this OG video. This is part 2. I already have part 1 on my channel and I've been filming all day long. So I didn't have any storage in my on my phone, so I'm going to be doing this live. Hopefully this platform works for me today and it doesn't take forever for this to upload once this live is done. But I'm going to go ahead and get into this whole entire discussion about the Crystal Party, because what a lot of people were saying that OG was lying about being called a gorilla, Godzilla, and all these different things. They were saying that it was never said by any of the cast member, and she was able to get Jennifer Williams to confirm that it was said at the party, like the dummy that she is. So thank you very much, Jennifer. But I'm gonna go ahead and play this. I just want to make sure that. Okay, so this is it right here. I'm going to react to it live. They lied about this for 2 years. Let's go.
I have always said people's feelings are valid, and I just want to make sure that you understand. Jennifer.
Don't you like how the way that OG is calm? She's like, Jennifer. It's kind of like dismissive. It's kind of funny. But anyway.
Jennifer, you were at the Crystal Party. People's feelings are valid. Did I say anything at the Crystal Party, or was I getting until I stood up? You were at the Crystal Party. We're not going to do this.
Yes.
We're not going to do this.
I was completely, I didn't know what the hell was going on.
Neither did I. But I still had to defend myself. I
was like, wait, what? What did I miss? Like, Jackie, I was like, wait,
what you missed was me sitting there getting called gorilla, Godzilla,
No,
ugly. Okay, thank you.
I heard all of that.
Thank Jesus. You know, hey.
She heard all of that, right? But it wasn't never said. It was never said by any cast member on the cast. Right, Shawnee O'Neal? Yeah, okay.
She said she heard it. It took 2 years. Jesus Christ.
2 years. That's a darn shame.
Bro, do you feel me? That is an epiphany. Growth. Thank you, Jennifer. I'm just glad that somebody is acting like this. Exactly. It came from left field, and it wasn't okay.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to this live. I'm doing a live reaction to this Crystal Party video that OG put out. Welcome. Hopefully this app doesn't act up and it actually uploads this video. And having so many issues, I had so many issues with this actual application. So make sure that you drop your comments.
So full of just listen. The girls didn't want to come back. They, of course, OG was upset. We had a chance to talk. They had a chance to talk, but the elephant in the room and the biggest thing is bad right now between the group. It's fractured. I'm not going to get emotional, but I'm pissed like a motherfucker. I had to swallow my pride and beg because the women are totally pissed and they're against moving forward. Shawnee.
What are you begging for, Jackie Christie? What are you begging for? I don't understand why you feel like you had to cry and beg. Cry and beg for what? You make no sense. You become this victim. See, I don't like people like you. And the reason why I don't like people like you is because you try to pull on the heartstrings of people to get your way. And that's not okay.
Is leaving. She pretty much shared that in all her years of being here, she's never not wanted to be around us.
No, she don't want to be around OG. Don't lie.
And everything that's happened and, all of that, Malaysia and those guys hadn't left when the fight happened between, or the argument happened between Nia and Naria and you. So they shared with her, I'm assuming, what happened. And She said just hearing all the different stuff, she doesn't feel comfortable.
Welcome
She
to the
just
live.
doesn't want
I'm
the
doing a
energy.
live response
She
to the
doesn't
part
want to move
2 to
forward.
the
And I said,
OG
OG
leak
was
tape with
open
the
to
Crystal
talking with
Party.
you. I told her that, you know,
Right now, Jackie
the
Christie,
comment you made
bootlicking
was, I'm
Christie is
tired of all
speaking.
these other outside conversations happening instead of myself, because they wanted to know what was the argument about, and it was explained over and over
Okay.
again.
Let me know if you still having problems with
They
it.
spoke for you, and you used whatever tone with them. They didn't like it, blah, 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 back and forth. And she said that none of that even really matters. Hearing all of this, hearing that Malaysia and then went over and tried, you know, their words, not mine, is it continued to
Let me know if you
not
continue to hear the
get any
echo.
resolution. And I said, well, they talked, and
I'll
I
have to
thought it was
restart the
some kind
live.
of little progress, but there again, her thing was, she could have reached out to me. She could have come over here. I don't understand what the problem is, and now I'm over it. I don't want to do it.
Wait, are they saying I should have come over there?
Was she saying you could have come over and
No,
talked to her?
I don't have to reach out. I didn't do anything.
And so basically what she's saying is she doesn't want to be around if you're around anymore going into the future. Kristen stated the same thing. Malaysia pretty much felt.
I don't understand why you, Shawnee O'Neal, feel the need to have OG come to you and explain to you why she feels how the way she feels. If you want to resolve this issue, if you really wanted to get to the bottom line, you would have went to OG woman to woman and be like, let's have a conversation. You could have easily pulled her to the side. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you. You could have easily pulled her to the side and said, you know what? This is what's going on. It could have been a dinner. It could have been something else. But you want her to do all the work. This is what I can't stand about you. You want her to clear your name, but you don't think that she's important enough, right? To even engage with, but she got to come to you. Child.
The same way. All of them are of a consensus. The other young ladies, they basically, you know.
Like a pancake.
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
I said they flipped like a pancake.
So I'm saying to you, I'm extending, I'm not even gonna call it a last ditch effort, but OG, we talk all the time. Would you be willing to have a conversation with them?
With
all of them, starting with Shawnee? And
I will talk. I have, my position has not changed with Shawnee.
She has said that from day one, that she'll talk to
She wanted
Shawnee.
to have a conversation with me. And I have never said I would not have a conversation with her. If Shawnee wants to have a conversation with me, I said I am open to it.
She's not willing to come here.
I'm not going over there, so I guess we're not having a conversation.
Would you be willing to call her?
No.
So you want a face-to-face with her when it's...
Hi, welcome everybody. Welcome.
Well, her whole stance is, then it's over.
I don't know what you want me to do.
Why on God's green earth does Shawnee O'Neal feel the need to create a whole entire season dedicated to defame OG? Why does she feel that OG needs to come to her? She's the one with the issue. You're the one that actually is facing this scrutiny. If you really wanted to resolve this issue, if you really wanted to get to a better place with the audience, if you wanted to get away from the backlash, you would have tried to engage with OG. But instead, OG, like how they do a lot of people that is dark skinned or deemed unattractive, they have to belittle themselves and crawl to the person that they're actually that they're trying to clear their name. Why is it that she needs to go to you to clear your name? You're the one that invited her back this season. You had Jackie invite her back to this season to resolve these issues, but you want her to come to you. What kind of sense does that make?
Well, what I want you to do is it's up to you what you want to do. I'm telling you, that's pretty much, we're at a crossroads. We're at a breaking point. So would you be willing to talk to Shawnee tonight?
Oh.
I call her on the phone.
Oh, and for those of you that just came in, We're going to have to replay back from the beginning because Jennifer Williams confirmed that Phoebe, aka Febreze, called her Godzilla, called her gorilla, called her a monkey. And Jennifer said that she heard that at the Crystal Party after 2 years of Shawnee O'Neal saying that it was never said by any cast member. By saying that, coming here and saying that she was lying about it.
A conversation. It could be 2 minutes long.
Yeah, if you call her, that's fine.
I don't even know if she'll answer, but I think, listen,
I don't think this live is going to be long. It's not going to be that long.
She's going to leave. Shawnee sat there and she doesn't understand what she did wrong. OG, I'm asking you, as my sis, I know you want to fix it.
She's not your sis. She's not your friend. She ain't your friend.
Like,
yes, they wanted to set her up. Exactly.
Stay at a crossroads. I don't even know. I don't even know. I can't even. Let me find her phone number in here.
See, this is the problem that I had with you, Jackie Christie, because at this moment, you already knew that Shawnee O'Neal told you that she was done. This is when you came back to the house after leaving the house, knowing that Shawnee O'Neal said that she was going to leave. So why are you acting as if you're trying to get her on the phone when you already know when she said, number one, she doesn't want to have a conversation with her. Number two, she was leaving. And number three, that's it. There's no more conversation. So why do you continue? See, you continue to play this game of cat and mouse to try to have OG say, this didn't happen. You're continuing this cat and mouse game. Knowing already that Shawnee O'Neal wasn't going to talk to her, you're a fake individual. And that's why I call you a piece of trash. Every chance I get, whenever I hear your voice or anybody mentions you, you're trash. You already knew what the situation was. And your job was to make sure that you applied pressure to get OG to say things that wasn't true, to have OG back down and admit that she was wrong, for Evelyn to win her case against her. You already knew this before even having a conversation with her. So why even try to act like, let me get in contact with Shawnee? That's a form of manipulation. You already knew what it was hitting for.
But I'm glad you at least receptive,
Fake.
Here we go.
Just fake. Calling her on FaceTime knowing that she's packing to leave. Okay. Calling her on FaceTime knowing that she's not going to answer the phone on the FaceTime for what? She's leaving.
Let me try it one more time. Text her. If that phone's not gonna call her, I'm gonna call her on this one.
She's not answering. She's not gonna answer your call, period, and you know this. This is a game for y'all. This is a game. And y'all lost big time. Y'all lost big time. Congratulations.
I'm telling her now. They're all talking. Nia and Rhea was talking to them guys, and then I don't know. I saw,
Why are we talking about Nia and the other half? Like, we don't care about them. We don't care. And she knows this is the thing that irritates me, like with people like her. She knows that they're not answering the phone. She already probably planned. She probably already planned this, like, I'm going to act like I'm going to call you and you don't pick up. And I'm going to try to pull on her her heartstrings to try to manipulate the situation.
Like a baby. And said she really just wants people that, she just wanted to...
Exactly. Flip-flopper. I can't even call her a flip-flopper. She already knew what she wanted to do.
We've read everything.
She already knew what her intentions were. So I can't even call her a flip-flopper. I'm responding to the comments that's in my comment section, in my chat.
I'm going to reach her if I can, but, I mean...
That's what they wanted, Jackie, from Day Say Go. So I'm not surprised, and none of this.
Why do you think it's what they wanted?
That's what they wanted.
Shawnee, and I don't know why she's not now, other than the fact she said that she's getting reports.
You knew before you left the house.
And
you don't know, Jackie?
Exactly.
You don't know?
You know.
Did you have amnesia in between the 30 minutes that it probably took from you to get from Shawnee's house to your house? What happened?
Who is not catty, who is not competitive, who is not sneaky, who is honest, who's not a snake. It's intimidating for the best of them. And if you encompass those same qualities where you are a legit, solid human being, you vibe with legit, solid human beings.
Period.
If you don't encompass those qualities, you clump up in a group because there are links.
She's talking to you, Jackie Christie.
And you have to connect each link so you can somehow build up strength. I'm a solid link.
Period.
With or without support of this group. For me,
Jackie is something that Jackie will never understand. Never
experience that same type of attack on your character, on your family, on your livelihood. And you have had to fight this battle with these women by yourself at times. You have had to fight these battles with these women by yourself at times. You have had to humble yourself and apologize first. You have had to humble yourself and apologize.
That is a pattern. It's a pattern.
I do not have to fold when I know I did not do anything wrong.
This is where I take issue is I'm not folding, but sometimes we got to...
Jackie Christie, you are the biggest folder of the group. I don't understand where you think you're a strong, independent woman, that you got a mind of your own. You literally allow somebody to come onto the platform, use your children as ammunition, and now you're trying to protect that very same person, and you're talking about you don't fold. Girl, for anybody that comes into my family and tries to use them as ammunition against me, and you see me protect them, it's the day that you know that I fold.
We always talk about, and you're a person that holds yourself accountable when you feel you were in the wrong, correct?
Correct.
This is all... Hello?
What was she in the wrong for?
Yes, ma'am.
Kristen, I'm trying to FaceTime you. Can you answer your FaceTime?
It's not working, but you get a text to.
Oh, it's not working? Okay, we can just talk
That's
right
a
now.
that right there. That's a lie. They probably already made that up.
You're saying that she's willing to talk?
To do what?
To talk.
To talk to who?
Shawnee.
You want to talk to Shawnee?
We called her, but she didn't answer, so I was saying, can you get her on the phone?
Who is we?
Can you get Shawnee on the phone, and I'm going to talk to her and ask her would she speak with OG? Kristen?
Hold on, Jackie. Hold on.
Okay.
Since when did Christian become anybody's ambassador? I really don't like you. Please go under the rock that you were hiding under before you came to Basketball Wives, Christian Scott. Nobody, you have no relevance. Your whole storyline was OG. When Cece decided to leave, she married your father-in-law. Your father-in-law cut you off. You had nobody else but to turn to but OG. Child.
Shawnee, you want to talk to OG on the phone? She said no.
Well, she just said that she would be willing to hear her if she...
This is a lie. That's a lie.
Who's willing to hear who about what?
That's a lie, because we already knew Shawnee said that she was done and that she doesn't have a moment to give her. Let's not... Jackie, you're a terrible human being. You're a terrible person. You knew this from the start. You knew that Shawnee wasn't open to any discussion, any form of conversation.
Shawnee said she was willing to hear OG if she wanted to talk.
When did she say that?
And I'm sitting with OG and she's going to talk.
That's a lie.
I think
That's a lie.
that moment it has passed. Like Shawnee's like ready to go.
And you already knew that, Jackie.
Okay, well, me and you talked too before I left, and you even said I don't think she would be willing. I mean, you said you didn't think OG would even be willing to talk. She
You
is.
see,
So what?
did y'all catch that? Hold on. She almost told on herself, right? She said that when I came over there, and when you even said that Shawnee wasn't willing to, no, that OG wouldn't be willing to talk. No, you were going to tell the truth. Hey, Chrissy. So she almost told on herself because she knew that Christian told her that the conversation is done. Nobody is willing to talk, and she almost told on herself.
Were like words.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Said in order.
When you talk to her, would you be?
Hey Capri, hey darling. Make sure that you guys subscribe to Capri Daily's channel. Please make sure that you follow him. Everybody that's in here, support him. He is a supporter of mine. He's a YouTuber. Support him.
You know I'm big on this. The person says no, it's a no. But I tried. I said I was gonna make one last attempt to try to get the ladies to talk.
No, you made one last attempt to get OG to admit that she didn't experience what she experienced.
Effort, and she's willing.
I think that if the words that you and I discussed before you left are going to be said, then I can make.
You're welcome. Make sure that you guys follow Capri.
Okay.
Yeah, Kim Pryor. I'm sorry, Kim Pryor.
Do me a favor, Kristen, because I don't want to miss.
I'm tired.
Text me the 3 words really quick. I'm going to hang up from you. I'm going to share them with OG, and I'm going to text you back whether she's willing to do that or not. If she is, can you call me right back with Shawnee on the phone?
I will.
Perfect. Thank you. I am really fucking blown away. The money, it ain't even about the money that we spent. But you did.
Why are you having Shawnee text
the words, and then I will share them with you. And
you knowing that she doesn't want to talk?
Okay.
She doesn't have a moment to give her. Did you forget that? I can't stand people like Jackie. I cannot.
Something else. I'm saying, okay, wow. Okay. She says, Shawnee isn't talking.
Period, Chrissy. Sure enough is.
3 words. She said, that's it. No more talking. Over it.
Girl.
She said that to you before she left.
So we're not going to make it look like I'm pressing a conversation.
And I'm going to tell her, we get it.
OG was never pressing a conversation.
We get it.
You see? Did you see that? They were going to if they could have found a way to make it look like OG was pressing the issue, because she was not. It was Jackie who was pressing the issue after knowing that nobody was willing to talk to her after. She knew going back to that house that Malaysia, that Evelyn, that Shawnee was leaving. She already knew that. She already knew this. So you are trying to make it look like OG is the aggressor. She's the one that's trying to push in order to be heard. And that's not what's happening. That's Jackie's doing. That's a form of manipulation.
I was never pressing a
OG,
conversation.
doing these audios
trying to clear my
was the best thing you ever did for yourself.
Willing to have the conversation is like, at some point you gotta meet people halfway.
That's what I was getting at with the example.
Shut up, Jennifer. I don't hear about anything that you got to say about no leadership. You didn't even go over to her house when she was there, so shut up.
I was told.
When you're a leader, you have to do things sometimes that are uncomfortable, right? So if you want to call yourself a leader of whatever this situation, then sometimes you have to do things that leaders do.
I agree. And to be quite honest, me even being open to have a conversation with any of them was big, because I don't have to, and I was compromising and not.
I'm only letting this play for like another 10 minutes. My battery's dying.
In private, intimate conversations, and I spoke to you, Jen, around the time the lawsuit and stuff happened. I strongly believe that there are two different sets of rules in this group, and the rules that they have written for themselves don't apply to anyone else that they don't like or for whatever reason don't want in their circle. I've never attempted to be a part of any circle. I've just been myself, and I think that's probably why it bothers people, because people are naturally, women are kind of into controlling things and situations, and I've always just kind of let people be and just moved on off of how they are. So for me, I never tried to press a conversation. This is exactly why I said I was hesitant to come on this trip, because I got to protect my peace at the end of the day. I got to protect myself, my relationship with my man, my friendships that I have outside of this, because I'm going to be honest, the only reason I think any of them were pressing this conversation was two reasons: to clear their name and the pandemic. And it made people feel bad or guilty. I never had no hate in my heart for anyone in this group. I came open, extended invites to multiple events, was turned down multiple times before they even got to know me. So that shows me there's a history of some deep-rooted shit in this group that I inherited and became the
spokesperson,
punching bag for,
Yeah.
We've already exhausted it with Jen. We've already exhausted it with Jackie. So let's move on. And instead of me doing the dirty work, we gonna recruit these little minions to do the dirty work for me. And that's the honest to goodness truth. Like I said, I was never opposed to a conversation with Shawnee, because
we're not playing this whole video
to help educate, because she mentioned she didn't know what the word colorism meant. So that was important. Okay, we need a baseline. If we have a common understanding of the definition, then you can have a better idea of where I'm coming from, and vice versa. I can have a better idea of your position in the situation. But to me, her never even knowing me or attempting to know me is a reflection. I have proof that I've reached out. I have messaged her on Instagram when her son was sick, wished them well, told them.
You know what? I'm not even going to play the rest of this. Like, I just don't have time, and plus my battery's dying. And to be quite frank, I think that we've already came to the conclusion that there was a lot of lies and a lot of things that were misrepresented during the show, and how the way that they were just trying so hard and so desperately to make somebody look bad. At the end of the day, this was something that somebody experienced. And the fact, I want them to cancel the show too. But even if they don't, Chrissy, I'm not watching it next season. I refuse. I absolutely refuse to give them my viewership. I am done. And if OG goes back another season, I'm still not watching it. Because that means that she's not done with the conversation, and she needs to be done with the conversation. Nobody should have to put themselves through that. They already have people within proximity that they can abuse. They have Jackie Christie. They have they have Jennifer. And also they have Malaysia, because eventually they're going to throw Malaysia out in the group too and start mistreating her. Because let's not forget, the person that Malaysia is protecting and loving on and trying to help said that she had no substance. Everybody is within proximity. They just didn't. You know what I think personally? What happened with why Shawnee O'Neal did not have a conversation with OG is because she would have lost that battle. She couldn't have an intelligent conversation with OG because she doesn't understand the topic, number one. It's and unfortunately we are living in a time where people in the black community don't understand what colorism is. So that can very much be an issue. And the fact that you told somebody that you don't know what it means, and but at the same time you're saying that you're not a colorist. Which one is it? So anyway, I believe that you didn't go into the conversation because you already knew having a conversation with somebody like OG, who has no problem using the power of words and making sure that her point is being across, that it comes across that you didn't stand a chance. You ain't stand a chance. I really hate the fact that it took a leak audio to get people to admit that she hold on, let me read this comment. I would not feel sorry if they turned on Malaysia because child, I don't feel sorry for her either. She turned her back on integrity a very long time ago. Like, out of everybody out of the group, like, Malaysia is the most disappointing. I am truly disappointed in her. I thought that she was different. I thought that I thought she was bad. I thought she was bad and bougie. I loved her. And it's like so disheartening that she turned out the way that she did. But it's just really sad that it took 2 years for somebody to actually say, yes, it wasn't something that was allegedly said, that somebody confirmed that she was called Godzilla, that she was called an ape, that she was called a gorilla. Not online, but to her face. Chrissy, I will never let go that Shawnee O'Neal said that she had no substance. That's like calling somebody worthless. It's no different than calling somebody worthless. Yeah, they can't. You're so right. What is she? I can't see. You're so right, Red Dolly. They can't bully her in any aspect. They can't bully her with words. They can't psychologically bully her, and they can't physically bully her. They can't do nothing with her, and that's a problem. Welcome everybody to my live. Thank you so much. Wow, maybe, hopefully I can get my this to work all the time, trying to make sure that I can go live. Using this application is sometimes doesn't learn the process. So hopefully this video uploads and I don't have to edit it. But they can't bully her, and they can't say that she is a certain type of way. And the fact that she has Jennifer saying that, yeah, that did happen. And you notice how Jackie didn't say a word, and it was Jackie's party. And the fact that she knew all this time that Phoebe Febreze, aka, I don't even know, like just invisible. Okay, she's invisible to me. I don't see her. Like, you ain't sitting with us. That's the way I view Phoebe. I don't see her at all. She can be in front of me and I don't see her. I don't see it for her, and I don't see her, period. So the fact that they have been saying, and Shawnee has been saying for 2 years, that it didn't happen. It didn't happen. Not that maybe you misunderstood what was going on, or, like, you misinterpret the way that somebody said it online. It didn't happen. And if you remember, during the reunion, Shawnee tried to use the fact that that OG was trying to get to Phoebe and push her out of the way. But they never talked about why that happened. You see, this is why I just can't do it with you. I can't do it with you. You talk about you for black women. I can't do it for you. I can't. You're going to sit up there and tell a little bit of the story. But you're not going to say, oh, she called you a monkey. And she called you everything underneath the sun. And that's why you jumped and tried to lunge at her. You pushed me out the way. Let's not forget when Tammy was fighting Duffy and you was pulling on her, Shawnee O'Neal. Tammy turned right around and punched you in your face. Did anything happen to Tammy? No. Did you keep her from the reunion? No. I'm so surprised that they tried to bully her and want her to apologize. That's what they do. I mean, it's not surprising. That's what they did to Jennifer. That's what they did to Jackie. That's what they've always done. They wanted her to fall in line, and they would have continued with the racist stuff behind the scenes if she allowed them to. And Shawnee O'Neal would have turned a blind eye like, oh, it's not happening, it's not happening. It took 2 years for her to get vindicated, and still they did not put it on the show. She had to get it, she had to record it herself to put it out there. That she wasn't lying being called Godzilla. It wasn't all in her head. For them to paint her as a crazy person, that she's just angry and she's making all of this stuff up, and it actually happened, really says a lot about anybody's integrity in that group as far as production and VH1 and the cast member. I don't know. Like, Shawnee O'Neal is a lost cause for me. The fact that she knew that Phoebe said these racial things, and this is why she is a problematic person, is because she knew, she heard, she tried to stop a fight because of the things that Phoebe was saying about her. And the thing about it is, Phoebe don't know how to fight. She's a coward. She does a whole bunch of this. And then when it comes to action, she got nothing to say. Jackie Christie told her to come outside during Jennifer's cancer event. What did she do? I have to go outside. She went to Evelyn and Shawnee and Jennifer. Oh, I gotta go outside and fight Jackie, I guess. Weakling. God, I can't stand people like that. Weakling. You're a weakling. My phone is about to die, y'all, but I'm going to go. I'm going to get off here. I'm going to get off this rant. I'm going to get off this live. Hopefully, this downloads, this application, like I said, have been giving me issues. I don't like it, but until I get my 1,000 subscribers, I'll have to use it whenever, I feel like I could do something quickly. But make sure if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel that you guys subscribe. Please make sure that you invite your friends to my YouTube channel. I am currently in the process of running a campaign. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna show you real quick. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by April 30th. So I think it's possible. I think it can be done because like you guys are here. I try to make sure that I give you guys entertainment. I try to give you good content. So this is the campaign that I'm running. Ooh. You guys, please make sure that you guys subscribe if you're not subscribed. Please invite people to my YouTube platform. I'm here to talk to you guys. I'm here to engage with you guys. I want to be able to stream on a different stream on here. The only one that works for me is this one I'm using right now. So please make sure that you guys subscribe. Thank you so much for joining this live, and I will talk to you later. Ciao.